Well, a potential threat left hundreds of people outside of Kansas City International Airport on a busy holiday travel week.
All the security is run up and down doing their job.
I wasn't overly worried. They kept it real chill, so nothing to be worried about. We're just playing it really safe.
The FBI determined there was no credible threat and reopened the airport to travelers just before noon.
This all started when the Kansas City Aviation Department was made aware of a potential threat in the unsecured area of the airport. Airport police and the FBI worked quickly to evacuate the whole affected area. You can see from this viewer video, some officers had dogs as they searched around it. We have live team coverage this evening, sharing the voices of travelers and a security expert.
We start with KSHB 41's Elise Schoenig. Elise?
Yeah, guys, I spoke to a passenger who started her morning here at the airport with almost an hour-long wait outside because of that evacuation. Now, once those passengers got the all clear, the next rush was to the ticket counter to figure out where they were going. You're looking at videos sent to me by passenger Catherine Basket Cook. So she first texted me this morning when she was trying to check in for her flight and then had to evacuate. By the time she got the all clear, she'd already missed her flight. Southwest actually got her on a later flight and then ended up checking her bags for free. Now, I talked to her before she went through security, and then I kept up with her until she finally boarded that new flight.
When they let us in, they did say all clear, everybody can enter the building now, all operations resume to normal. They didn't tell us what that meant for our flights.
Line's not so bad. Got right up to a gate.
Heading to my gate now, everything seems fairly normal.
And we are boarding. Two secrets and checking out. Happy New Year.
Catherine was still in good spirits despite the chaos of her morning. She did text me that she successfully made it to Las Vegas. That's where she was going, so she'll still be able to cheer on her Chiefs. Reporting live from the Kansas City International Airport, I'm Elise Schoenig, KSHB 41 News.
Thank you, Elise. This not only impacted travelers inside the airport, but those just landing out at KCI.
Pulled up to the gate, the chime goes off, so we all stand up, to rush out, and they said, well, everybody have a seat. We don't know what's going on.
While it obviously impacted flights then, it looks like things are back to normal this evening. KCI's flight status website shows most flights are on time, but that could have been a lot different depending on where this threat happened.
KSHB 41's Charlie Keegan talked with a security expert, and he joins us live now. Charlie?
Sarah, that expert told me that if this threat that we now know to be a hoax had been on the other side of TSA security, then the airport probably would have had to consider evacuating the entire terminal and then putting people back through that TSA security checkpoint. Luckily, it didn't get to that point here today. That expert walked me through what security leaders really look at when they weigh what to do when these types of threats come in. Take a listen.
They will always take a worst case scenario of what are we dealing with here? How do we make it as safe as possible? But also, we don't want people to be inconvenienced more than they have to.
And the people who would be inconvenienced, right, are the airline passengers. I had a chance to speak to a lot of them here in baggage claim. These are folks who had arrived at KCI during this investigation into the now hoax. They told me that when they landed, they were able to get off their plane, but then they were just kind of held into a secure area of the terminal for about an hour or so before they got the all clear and security folks would let them exit and claim their baggage. A lot of these passengers told me they were okay with that strategy.
It didn't make me nervous because nobody else seemed to be panicking. So, now at the end of the day, I assumed, like a lot of people did, it's probably a false alarm.
All the security is run up and down doing their job, which is, I'm glad they did, because safety does come first. There you go. If I had to sit there for a little longer, that would be okay.
That expert I spoke to over the phone told me it's really the kind of security measures like these doors that separate people who have cleared TSA and people like me who have not gone through TSA that make it so much easier for the airport to handle these types of situations and decide which areas of the airport to evacuate, which areas to focus on, and that certainly played a role in today's incident. Live at KCI, I'm Charlie Keegan, KSHB 41 News.